time again. Gonna get something a little different today. Something I've never got before. So, I'm hoping everything's going to be good, because the last couple of cars I got from here have needed gearboxes. Yeah, just not exactly quality stuff, unfortunately. But hopefully, this one is going to be all good. So we'll find out when we get there. Let's go and collect the keys. So we have a convertible 500, first time, 64 plates, 500 convertible. You could call it the lounge version rather than the pot. It is a cat N, so yeah, we're gonna, a bit windy, so I do apologise. So we're just gonna quickly pop round, see what we've got. It's already had to be jump started, and I think I know the reason. But yeah, we'll come to that. So yeah, 56,000 miles on the clock, Cat N. At the moment, it's very difficult to tell where that Cat N is going to likely to be. So it is due an MOT soon. Or is it expired? I can't really 100% remember. I think it's due soon. But anyway, it's in mint green. And looking at this seal, which is generally the ones that tend to pop, it's all good there. It's all good here. Tread is good. We have rear parking sensors. I can't get into this boot at the moment because it's been flat and I'm just allowing the battery to charge. I can't get into the boot, so yeah, I can't do that. But I have seen pictures with the what do you call it, with the roof down. So I'm not going to try that today. It's about 6 degrees. So this seal is good as well. They did put on the pictures, there was some indication there's marked. I really can't see it. They class this as a grade 4 in condition, but I'm really struggling to see where there is an issue. The roof itself seems to be all right, although you've got here, we've got it looking a bit on the rough side, but yeah, we'll have a look at that in a minute. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not going to need new number plates or badges, so that is good. Yeah, doesn't need a new windscreen, so that's good. And you can see from here, I think it says daylight running light is out. That number plate seems to sit high for some reason, strangely. Don't really understand that. Fog lights, so that's good. Let's sit in here. So we've got a bit of, obviously, dirt. We haven't got, well, actually, I say we haven't got. They could potentially be in the what do you call it? In the boot, the fog, the floor mats. Right. So this is obviously slightly different because it's like climate control. There's your fog lights. We've got a USB cable or USB plug-in out there for some reason. Normally that's the other connector, which should be like the USB for like a dash cam or something. So I don't really know what that one's for. Just needs a bit of clear up. What I am quite surprised by, it's a 14 plate, but it's got a new electronic dial. But that's the problem, it's flashing. Now if it's flashing, I suspect the Bluetooth module has gone, so we and that is why this car was flat. So yeah. So in the boot, or in the back, when I pulled this down to get to the back to give the guy the because they put the key and the V5 in the back, it was reasonably sort of wet, but I'm not really sure what's going on there. But this doesn't feel wet, so just have to see what that's like. And yeah, let's just take that seatbelt off. Cam belt was done mid last year. Let's just have a look if we've got anything in here. Oh, nothing. No. So that can go in there. Oh. Yeah, so got a little pack of stuff. Don't really know what's going on there. And then down here is obviously the V5 with the key, and yeah, so it don't look like we have an actual logbook, but yeah, so we're gonna have to sort out potential daylight running light, I think's out, Bluetooth module potentially is gone, and on the advisories we've got brake discs, and there's a light misting of oil on one of the shockers. So we'll try that when we get, or when I drive it, we'll see how we get on. So yeah, seems to be all right. Doesn't seem to be running rough or anything. So yeah, let's get it home and see how it drives on the way back. But otherwise, it's your fairly bog standard 500C, which will be, as I say, the first one that I've had. So yeah, right, let's get it taxed so I can get it on the road, and I'll catch up with you when I'm back. Okay, so we're back. The car eventually actually got dropped off on a trailer because it's got no MOT, so can't tax it, so you can't have it on the road. So yeah, got that dropped off instead. So yeah, we've got this again. Strangely, it's on the old it's the second car now where that's been loose. It doesn't seem to affect anything, but anyway, a bit of dampness in here, not really sure, like there's no puddles, it's just a bit damp, so I'm not really sure what's going on there, so I need to keep an eye on that. Hi there. Other than that, it's all good. So we're going to have to get in to the Bluetooth module back here to stop that. So I'm going to disconnect the battery. So that's got to be done. I'm going to have a look at the pack when I get in as well. But yeah, so the discs apparently are not good. They appear to be all right. Not really sure there. What's going on? They appear to be okay. I need to check that one out. But other than that, yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap this one over with that one so I can get this off the road. But yeah, we'll just give these mats a good old clean up and see what we've got when I've got a bit of time to have a look at it. Got that in there actually. That seems to have, don't know what that is, got slightly caught in there maybe. I need to have a look at that when I can. because on the other side, maybe it's maybe like that, I'm not really sure. Luckily the roof's not too dirty either. But anyway, right, that is going to bring the end to this very quick video. We'll go through this. I can probably get it all done in one video next time. But yeah, and until next time, I will see you all again very soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, let me know your comments, and oh yeah, you probably want to know how much I paid for this. I've paid just over £2,000 for it. So yeah, let me know what you think. So back in the house, just watching Paul's latest video on my living room that is currently undergoing a lot of renovation, as you can see. Well, it's got some Fiat 500 hubcaps down there, but anyway, enough of that. Right, the Cabriolet convertible, whatever you want to call it. This is the only service record we have, but my God, I've hit the jackpot. I think I've hit the jackpot. So, 51,000 miles. It's currently on 56, and in May 23, this is currently what it had done. So let's start at the top here. Might not get a focus, but I'll go through it. So, engine flush. Not 100% sure what that says. Something belt kit. Timing belt kit? Yeah, timing belt kit. So we've got an auxiliary belt, an air filter, oil filter, cabin filter. That's going to be the oil. Spark plug set. Waste clean fluid lube. Brake pads. Brake discs. Top mount kit. Shock absorber, so 2 shock absorbers, thermostat housing, brake light switch, some bulbs, antifreeze, brake fluid, sump plug. So, work done. Carry out full service, £175, and replace both DOL bulbs. Well, I'm pretty sure one of those has already gone. Replace both front shocks, absorbers and top mounts, 175, due to leaking shocks. Well, so the MOT did say misting of oil. 3. Replace front brake discs and pads due to discs being worn. Again, that was an advisory. Replace engine timing belt kit and water pump, 280. Plus, plug in to diagnose computer for ESC light fault with brake light switch replace, £72.50. And then we've got replace thermostat housing due to coolant leak, £35. And then finally bleed brakes to change fluid, £35. So, all in all, these have charged Simon, cover the surname there, although you've probably seen it, a grand total of just shy of £2,000, nearly £2,000 to sort this car out. Now, bear in mind, I've just purchased this for £2,000, so what has what did he trade it in for? But anyway, so that is unfortunately it's the only record I've got of the service, but this is good because this means that pretty much everything has been done. So all I'm going to have to do is replace the Bluetooth module and a DRL light, and that should be it on the car. It ran fine. I don't believe there's any other issues. So, yeah. Good to me. So, quite chuffed that this was all done. And it means that I can go to a new customer with this and, be happy with that. So before I go and change the Bluetooth module, Just want to make sure that it is faulty, and probably covered it on these videos before, but we need to make sure that it isn't something more simple. So first off, we disconnect the battery for 10 minutes. This has been disconnected for a couple of days purely because the Bluetooth module completely zaps the battery of all power if it's not connected properly. So we're going to connect the battery up, see if by resetting the electrical system whether or not that's fixed it. So we'll do that first, and then the second option is that we do a proxy alignment again and see if that fixes it and reconnects the Bluetooth module with the rest of the modules. So right, let's get on and get going on this one. So put that back on, put the negative back on, get that clicked in. We'll shut the bonnet. Bear with me. Okay. Let's actually get all of this, because I'm suspecting it isn't disconnecting the battery. Oh, crash bearing well up. Okay, put that in there. If you're trying to do this yourself at home, you will need this kit. This isn't something that you can just generally do yourself. So, right, so it's not flashing at the moment. Let's put the ignition on. Okay, so it's still flashing, so the resetting of the battery didn't work. So we need to get the computer on, and we need to do the proxy alignment. So let's get this all connected up. So we are ready to go on the proxy alignment. So we'll turn that on. And we'll connect to the car. See if it's this one, the 2014, or whether it's the one above. It will tell us if it's wrong. Okay. So strangely, this says that that's been removed, which is a bit weird. And that will be the Bluetooth module there. So let's do a proxy alignment and see whether or not it's fixed it, or we can fix it. Watch these, as hopefully they all go through successful. So far so good. Don't want any issues with the airbags. That is weird. That is very weird. So, why is that saying it's removed when it's not? Okay. We need to work out why that says it's removed when it isn't. I will come back to you and work out what we're going to do on that one, because I don't want to keep you waiting. So, strangely, not really had this one before, but where it came up saying that it wasn't the actual module wasn't there. Just done some more checks and obviously did proxy alignment. Now it's not even looking for it at all, and which is a bit strange, not gonna lie. So I've never really come across that. So it's either they've had issues with it and they've removed it completely, and the car now just won't look for it, and maybe if I put in a new one it'll pick it up and it's fine. But I've tried everything I can with multi-ECU scan, it just won't find the module at all on the car, so it doesn't even really go looking for it, which is all a bit weird. So yeah, there's a potential that a buyer wants this, and literally as soon as I got it, within a few hours, she was harassing me to basically wanting to collect it. So I have messaged her and said, look, Bluetooth module's not working, seeing what basically she thinks of it. Now she could turn around and say, no, I need that fixed, or she could turn around and say, do you know what, disclaimer, doesn't bother me in the slightest, just take it. So see what she says, and we'll come back and either have to take apart this again and take apart that and put in a new one and hope that works. But we'll find out. But that's going to be that for the minute. Unfortunately, it wasn't the fix that I wanted. Right, fast forward a couple of days, and we are here to sort out the Bluetooth module, because that's the problem that's draining the battery, and obviously you can't get to use your phone to make calls. So, done it plenty of times, not going to worry you too much with how to do it. This is the old one, which wasn't getting any signal, and Paul at the Love 500 YouTube channel has once again come up trumps and provided me with a replacement. Well, I say it's a replacement, it's not, it's I'm going through these all the time, and I just send them off to him and he gets them sorted for me. So yeah, if you ever need your Bluetooth module sorted, contact Paul at Love 500 and he'll sort you out with fixing them. So yeah, that's in. So the new one's been put in, it's been connected, it's coming up now, it's all good, and yeah, we're just trying to put this all back into place to get rivet everything back in, get it's the same. The convertible isn't really a huge amount of difference compared with the regular hatchback. Slightly more complicated, but nothing major. But anyway, that is going back in as I speak, and that is the big job done. Just had a quick look at the lights, they all work, and yeah, I think hopefully we won't be too far off now from taking it for an MOT. Okay, so it's all back in place, all seats are back in, and yeah, not too bad in the end. Feeling a little down slightly at the moment. Just put in my I think it's X tool, yeah, put my X tool into the TFT into here, and it's, for some unknown reason, when you've gone into the X tool and plugged it in, never had any issues before, it's completely turned off the TFT screen, like there's nothing there at all. So I've just disconnected the battery, and I'm hoping that when I turn the ignition on shortly, in about 5 or 6 minutes, that will come back to life again. But at the moment, yeah, I'm not sure what's happened there. That I'm hoping is not just killed off a TFT monitor, in which case, if it has, this ain't going for an MOT, because yeah, that's an instant failure. So yeah, not good at the moment. So I'm really hoping that in a minute I'll that will come back to me. Otherwise, lights have been checked, tyre pressures have been checked. Still got this battery on charge simply because obviously the Bluetooth module completely drained it, so just getting some life back into there, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, yeah, that TFT monitor comes back shortly. Right, it's a bit late, but yeah, it's been MOT. By the way, just to let you know, the dash came back to life, no issues there. Don't know what happened, just didn't like that X tool, but anyway, it's been for an MOT, no advisories, so yeah, so fingers crossed. Yeah, probably just needs a little bit of a clean up, if I'm being honest, but other than that, it's good to go. It will be good to go anyway. Yeah, so fingers, yeah, I just keep saying fingers crossed, because yeah, just hope that there's going to be no issues now, and we can get it out for sale, and hopefully someone will buy it quite quickly. So yeah, nice little car, that one. Not overly keen on convertibles myself, because I like quiet road noise and quiet driving, and it's a bit too tinny for me. But in the summer, it's probably a great little car for someone with the roof down. And there she goes, out into the distance, although very, very slowly. Very slowly, and it'll stop. That is gone. The 500C has gone already, and there we go. Yeah, so we yeah, have just one more to go now. Just that one. So that brings us to the end of this video, and the end of that 2014 convertible. That went yesterday, and the turnaround on that was pretty quick, as in I got the car and within 4 or 5 hours I had already had someone contact me about obtaining a convertible, and by the end of the week, I think, yeah, it pretty much gone. So, well, it had gone. So yeah, that is gone to Dorset, and a mother and her daughter came and collected that 2 days ago. So that was relatively easy-ish, but obviously it was the Bluetooth module that was the pain there. Would I have another convertible? That's the question. I think they can be problematic, especially obviously around the actual convertible side of things. They are known for having issues with the roof, various things from mechanical to leaks. Obviously this time of year we're slowly starting to get into warmer climates, so you could pick up a bargain and then try and sell it on. But obviously, you know, when you're buying these sort of blind from auction, you don't know what it's going to be like, and they could be pretty bad in the roof department. But anyway, so that's the end of today's video. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing recently, if you already have, because my numbers have gone up slightly, so that's good. And yeah, until next time, thank you all for watching. And next week, hopefully, we'll have something a bit more different for you.